You're on The Burt Show. What's trending now? Go! Cassidy knows. She's in for Kristen on maternity leave. It's The Burt Show's entertainment buzz.
Selma Hayek is claiming that she had such a bad case of COVID that she thought she was going to die. She was begged by her doctor to go to the hospital, but she said that she was convinced that she was going to die, so she was at home for 7 weeks. She did not leave the room, and she isolated from her husband and their 13-year-old daughter. But she said she was convinced that she'd rather die at home than in a hospital, and was on oxygen for a period. But she's back working, but still says she doesn't have the energy she used to have. Bert?
Cassidy, the only part of that story I missed was who you were talking about.
Selma Hayek.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. I mean, I get it. If like you're convinced you're going to die, maybe it is more comfortable to do it at home. But I'm like, go to the hospital, girl.
I
want to be home.
I wish this COVID thing was a little more consistent, because I've known so many people that have had COVID, and all of their symptoms are so different. Like the healthiest dude I know, this guy looks like Superman, was laid out for like 2 weeks, and it took him like 6 weeks to finally get over all the symptoms. And I have another friend that ended up in the hospital, and then I have other friends that they're like, you know what, it felt like a cold for like 24 hours and I was fine on Wednesday. This thing needs to be more consistent. Fauci needs to work on it. Mo?
Cassidy, you just made me realize I might have a little problem, because every time I've had an issue and thought I genuinely might die, my last thought was to go to the hospital. I'm with Selma Hayek on this one.
Team Selma.
I'm going to do that right here. Yeah, I ain't going to the hospital.
You're like,
What?
I feel like I'm dying. I think I'll take a nap or maybe a shower.
Right here in my bed, comfortably. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm not going to fault you for that. So we talk a lot about a-holes on this show, so I wanted to highlight the opposite of that. Charles Barkley is the hero of the day for My eBuzz. He went back to his old school district in Alabama and gave every employee in the school district $1,000. That's 226 people. So on that alone, he shelled out $226,000. He also gave out free laptops and Wi-Fi hotspots for any kid that needed to be learning from home. Just the coolest thing. He's also donated $3 million in scholarship money to graduates from the school district over the years. He also supports the boys and girls basketball teams in his hometown as well. How cool!
He
Davi
is such a sweet man, and he was at our radio station once, and he was like, I was in the elevator first, and somebody was like, hold the elevator, so I held it, and then in walks that giant mountain of a man, and I knew who he was. I don't know sports, but I know Charles Barkley, and he was standing next to me, and I didn't say anything. We're just looking at each other in the mirror of the elevator, and he turns to me and goes, "Hi, I'm Charles." And he puts out his hand. Like, he introduced himself to me. He put out his massive hand. I put my tiny baby hand in that sucker, and I we held each other, and we shook hands for a moment. And it was just like the most beautiful moment. I never realized he's just an amazing man.
Guess who
I just love hearing Davi tell that story, because everybody else thinks Charles Barkley is the worst dude on the planet. So it's good to know that somebody had a good experience.
I've met the dude a couple of times at a place called the Cuckoo Room. He's been nothing but nice, but we're both really buzzed at the time. Cassie.
It's okay. Am I the only one who just realized Charles Barkley and Gnarls Barkley aren't the same?
Come on.
No, you're joking. You're
Cassie.
joking.
What?
I thought he was
Are
a
you
sports
kidding me?
person who became a musician.
No,
that was like a
that's
fun
CeeLo.
spin on his name. I know. I thought like it was CeeLo and
No.
Wait a minute.
Home Dude.
You turned your mic on to tell us this?
Yes, you
because I know there's another person out there who is just finding this out, and I did
No,
not
they're
want
not.
them to feel alone.
Not a
I am
single
not the
one.
only one.
I'm sorry, Davi. It sounds like Cassie is jockeying for the sports director
God.
position.
Does that make me crazy?
It makes you so many things. I don't know what to say. I'm
going to turn my own microphone off.
Okay. Good
you,
idea.
you need
There you
time
go.
out or something. She
There
should
you
be
go.
punished for that.
Oh, man. I don't know where to go from there.
Just go think about what you've done. Go to your room.
You're in timeout for the rest of the morning.
Johnny Depp is suing the American Civil Liberties Union. He's trying to force them to reveal whether or not Amber Heard made the donations that she pledged she would make after their divorce settlement. So here's the backstory. She had said she would donate her $7 million divorce settlement from Johnny Depp to the ACLU and the Children's Hospital of LA. And according to court papers, he does not believe that she did, and he is trying to prove it. So he's going after the ACLU, which I find to be just interesting. I don't know. Bert?
Cassidy, can we back up for just 1 second here? Because
Yes.
Cassie just confessed to us while we were talking about Charles Barkley. She thought we were talking about Gnarls Barkley. And
Yeah.
Ashley wants to help you out here. She thought the same thing.
No, Ashley.
Ashley.
no.
Good morning, Ashley.
Hi, yeah, Cassie, you're not alone.
Thank you.
This whole time I thought we were talking about Gnarls Barkley, and then I was like, oh, an athlete. Oh, Charles Barkley, 2 people.
Oh, Ashley.
Thank you. See, there are 2 of us.
Oh, no, there's 3 of you. Hey, hey,
Not another one.
good morning, Lauren. You're on the Burt Show. Hi.
Hi, Cassie, I am right there with you. I am today
you're
years old that I have learned this.
No, you're not.
The Brett Show,
I'm
real
done.
educational.
I had no clue, so shout out to you. Thank you.
Here's what
Y'all
makes
thought Charles Barkley was making mixes with those big hands? What are you talking about?
Here's what makes Lauren's offense worse than yours, Cassie. Yes, you turned your mic on to tell us that. She actually picked up the phone, clearly
And
illegally,
called.
while she's driving, to tell us that.
Tell us. Barkley
Solidarity.
wouldn't have got 1 rebound in the NBA. I can assure you of that.
You're all in timeout.
I'm leaving, man. I'm done. That's it.